Hello everyone, this is Barbara Iris Sue of Parental World Knowledge. I want to welcome everyone to watercolor painting, and I hope you have your canvas material. It's on a pad that you get in the art supply store, and then I hope you have non-toxic paint, and you get that in the art supply store also. And then since most of these palettes don't have white, you're going to need a liquid white. So it comes with a tube, and you're going to need also artist brushes. Artist sponge. You need an artist eraser, and you're going to need colored pencils. They don't have to be from an art supply store, but if you can get it on sale, of course, that's a good thing. All right, and I hope you have your imagination, and if you can't have imagination to do a line drawing, I hope that you have a prop and can draw from that, but try to make it different. It can't be exactly, because then it would be infringing upon another artist's work. Is my puppy. I just want to be sure he's okay. But you really need to make it original. So please don't copy it exactly as the prop. And if you can't draw, well, you can do a computer printout. Just have a good quality paper. As I said, I'm using canvas because I feel this is a better paper. So, really to use regular just copy paper is not going to be good. You need to get a special paper at your supply store, and make sure that it's good enough quality so that when you paint, with the water, it's not going to just fall apart. And if you're not sure, you can ask in the supply store someone to help you. All right, so doing a line drawing, you just do the outline of whatever it is. So if you were drawing someone's face, just this oval, the neck, the hair, but you don't have to fill in all the hair. You're not going to paint that in. You don't have to do what I'm doing. You do whatever you want to do, whatever you like, whatever you love. Whether it's a sport, a hobby, that's the best thing for you to paint. And this is my first portraiture. I've never done a portraiture, but I could instruct how to do it. I just never really cared to do it. And so at any rate, but I did it because of my late father. And it was so amazing. He looked, my son, just like his grandfather, although his grandfather was older, almost 96, much older, but he didn't look it. He didn't look almost 96. And that's why, this portraiture doesn't have wrinkles because he didn't. So it, he looks a lot like my son right now. And, it's quite amazing. I remember, how he looked. This is before he passed. And, so this inspired me. Well, if you have something that inspires you, that could be maybe something you want to do. And if you haven't in the past had a liking for, doing something like portraitures, but you are inspired to do it, that could work too. So inspiration, or something that really appeals to you, like or love. And couldn't love anything or anyone except for God more than my dad. So, alrighty, I'm going to start. He was a veteran. If you've watched earlier shows, I stated this, but if you're just tuning in, and just the most magnificent man. Sorry it took so long, but when I went to go on Google Hangouts, it wasn't set up for me, even though I just was on the other day, and there was nothing, there, a link. I had to go and retrieve it. And thank God for Maggie that she comes on, Maggie Corinne, because that's how I got back in. I had to go on her link. I wanted to start earlier today, but my worker came in, my son's friend, and he's doing remodeling on our home. He lost his great grandmother today, and I said, "Why did you come?" I said, this is not a day to work. You need someone to take care of you. So I made him a full course meal. After he worked a while, he wanted to work. I said to him, I'll cook you something, but he says, no, he wants to work. So then I cooked him a full course meal, and he was so grateful. And he said he was coming right back, and I just hope everything's all right. I wasn't able to get a hold of him. Now, I don't, maybe he decided to go to Home Depot with my son. I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm just getting a little worried. But I had to do all the dishes afterwards. I can't leave it. Not in the summertime. You can't leave your dishes. You've got to do it right away. Otherwise, you're going to have ants coming in. And I just can't. I don't want that. So, at any rate, you put down the white, squeeze it like, toothpaste. And you don't need to add water to the white, but you need to add to the color. And I'm going to make tan, so I'm putting the brown, and then I'm going to add it to the white. Excuse me, I'm going to just put the camera down so you can see. And, honey, I don't know what you're doing, but please don't play with any cords. Don't play with any cords. You'll get hurt. My son has all kinds of cords on the floor. I'm not thrilled using this computer room, but I have no choice because my computer's not fast enough for. I just got an increase with our cable service, Comcast, and they gave me a special deal because we're a nonprofit. And I can't, my computer won't hold up to it though. That's the only bad thing. But I'm not going to change it because, really having a faster speed is better. But we're trying to, find the right computer. My son is trying to get the best deal. Honey, I don't know what you're doing, but it sounds like it's not good. Please, go play with your toys. Don't play with anything in his room. You're going to get hurt. He has wires, live wires. Don't play with them. Baby, don't play with the wires. If you chew them, you're going to be hurt. What are you doing? Come here. Come here, baby. Where are you? Come here. Come here. Come to mommy. You want to say hello to everybody? Got him on the screen the other day. I'm going to make it a little bit brown. Honey, what are you doing? I hear a lot of chomping and it's not good. Those aren't your toys. Go get your toys. Go downstairs and bring up a toy. Platinus, you can't be chewing anything. What are you doing? I hear you. I don't know what you're chewing. But cut it out. Ay, ay, ay. Dogs. They don't listen. He's just a puppy, you know. He was an island puppy, so it's taken a little longer to get him out of the teething, because he didn't live inside. He lived outside for 2 months before coming in. I've got my hands full trying to train him not to chew any wires. I mean, my son has so many. Now you need to do light colors first, then dark, and you need to do gentle brush strokes, as I'm doing. This is not a very large canvas. What are you chewing? Cut it out. Latinos, you can't chew things. You can't chew the molding. And don't chew any wires. Come on, baby. You got your toys. I gave you beautiful toys. This is my 4th layer, and I have still many more layers because there's a lot of detail to a watercolor painting portraiture. I'm anticipating many more layers than 5. Normally 5 is what it is. Baby, what are you chewing? I don't know what you're chewing, and I'm getting worried. Cut it out. Go down and get your toys. It was a lovely day today in Western Massachusetts. Actually, a little cool, which was surprising. And when you're doing your work, please turn the paper. Don't just, keep putting paint over a wet area, because that isn't good. You got to turn your paper. Don't just put a lot of paint. Put very little water, a good amount of paint. And my father wasn't this dark, but he was tan. He liked to sit by his window and with the shade up, and he got very tan, which is wonderful. And he had an accident, and then he was in the sun and feeling better for getting the nice sun. And I'm glad that he enjoyed getting some sun every day. Honey, please stop chewing. I hear you. Baby, please. Please stop chewing. I see where it is. I think still I'm good now. But it was good all day. Wasn't teasing and doing anything like this, but look, this is not my room, and he's seeing things that are a little tantalating. He wants to have a little fun. I can't blame him. He sees all these things laying around. I don't leave my wires down, and I can't touch anything here because he's got too many. I cannot be picking things up. I can't touch his things because then he'll get annoyed. My son, I'm not going to start touching his things. Honey, you cannot touch his things. Please. Go get a toy. Go get a toy. Bring me Tiggy. Can I see Tiffy? What are you chewing? What do you got? Here, baby. I hear something now. You got something to chew. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Come on, baby. Baby, what are you doing down there? It doesn't sound good. No. Platanos. No. Stop chewing stuff. Let's use something. Go get your toys. Go get your cookie crunchies. You're in the kitchen. Stop what you're doing. You working me up? Baby, I don't want to get worked up. You want goodies tonight? You better be a good boy. No, you're a good boy all day. Be a good boy. I did my garage sale all weekend for our organization. And we did okay. We sold now a total of up to 44 tickets on Shop for Clothes for Macy's. And you can either get an energy scan, which I pinpoint and focus whatever line problem or physical problem you have and clear your chakras and resolve it. God heals 100%. I just do the prayer. And you have immediately more focus and more energy. Honey, what are you doing? Oh, God. You're not doing anything again. He's being good now. He stopped. can't be chewing things that aren't good for you. That's no good. You have wonderful toys. I wish I had those toys. Yeah, you've got lovely toys. What are you doing, baby? Cut it out. I don't know what he is doing. Bring something again. Stop it. Watch your nose. Don't do it. Where are you? Stop it. I don't know what he's doing this right now. He's good all day, not teething. Honey, you got your cookies, you got your toys. No more teething. You can't be teething. You gotta tease, you gotta tease on your cookies, crunchies, your toys. Now, if you have to tap on, just dot on, tapping, as opposed to making your brush stroke, you can do that. So you just make little dots. paint on. I'm doing this from memory, so I'm trying to think in my head how he looked before he passed. It's not exactly easy without having to use the model. A lot easier if I had him as the model. You alright, baby? What's the matter? What's wrong? Are you barking? You hear something? I remember my father had a beauty mark on his cheek. I have to put one beauty mark there. Definitely. Remember. So I'm going to have to put I didn't have it in, but that's okay because I did dark those after, so that's perfect. That's fine. Now, I have pictures of him. I could do it from a picture, but I don't like to do that. I just feel you should use your imagination, or you have a live person, or even if you can, if you want to work on a prop. But I never really liked working. Somebody once wanted to hire me to do a portraiture from a picture, and I turned it down. I really don't think that's the way to do your work, working from a photo. And actually, with the juried shows, they want to know it's original. They don't want it from a photo. I needed the money, but I still turned it down out of my belief. It really is not acceptable for juried shows if you use a photograph. Because a photograph is still another artist's work. If you copy exactly from the photo, you're again infringing on a photographer's work. So, do it this way. And where's my dog now? I hear him. Oh, here he is. He's on the side. And he keeps going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't know where he is half the time. Just want to be sure he's not eating anything, like a cord. Not the big. He's kissing me. Aww. Thank you, honey. He's giving me his icky lickies. I love him. I love this boy. What are you doing? Good boy now? Good boy. You're a good boy. Oh, I'm just so happy he's not eating the cords or whatever else he's chewing. My son used to get so upset when he was chewing up some things, and the last time he chewed something up, he actually laughed. So he's At least he's getting, to realize that he's just a puppy, and he's, can't leave his stuff. He can't leave his stuff around. He was chewing his sock. he left his socks on the floor, and he shouldn't do that. I mean, there's a hamper. You pick it up, you put it in the hamper. He saw it on the floor. He didn't know. He thinks it's a toy. And then he left. He realizes he has to stop this. He can't keep putting his, fair is fair. I can't blame the puppy. He sees it on the floor. I don't throw my socks on the floor. I put mine right in the hamper. Or, even if I was in a hurry, I would put it on top of the hamper. I'm not gonna just throw it on the floor. So you leave things, he's gonna think it's chew toys. I mean. Hi, honey. He's kissing me. He loves me, and I love him. Oh, we're gonna go out after. Yes, honey bunch. I love you so much. Well, I want to say a miraculous healing prayer for everybody in the world, and peace, good spirit, good health, good strength. Amen. And God heals 100%. I just say the prayer. I do not have anything to do with the healing. I'm getting so many icky wickies. I don't know what I did to deserve that. Thank you. What did I do? What did I do to deserve all these icky wickies? Oh, somebody just delivered something. What a noise. My son left his window open, and he left a board that's glass against it, and I'm not going to be moving that. I wanted to close the window. He's letting the air conditioning out, but I told him not to do that, but he does it anyway. He likes fresh air as opposed to the air conditioning, but look, it's still too humid. You've got to leave the air on. It was cooler today, but can't. Humidity and the heat in the house, it builds up even if it's cooler. You still need air conditioning. I have it on low today, the air conditioning, but you still need it. Oh well. So I guess I'm hearing all the sounds, and you're hearing all the sounds outside. What are you doing now? No, don't do that. Don't do that. That has to be glued down. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't leave that alone. That's wallpaper. You don't do that. No. Bad boy. Well, I hope and pray that you didn't need the healing prayer, but if you do, please say it to God with me. God heals you, as I said, 100%. And if you ever need to go on our site, you can get 2 prayer healings. anytime you visit ParentalWorldknowledge.com. And I hope everybody has a good night or a good day, depending on where you are in the world. Well, I just want to say goodbye. Put the camera up again. Come here, honey. You want to say goodbye? Come on. Say hello for a minute and then say goodbye. Come on. You want to come up? Everyone wants to see you. Yeah, honey. They love you. Come on. I'm trying to get him up, but I don't know. He was just got up from a nap, so it's like he was teething and tired. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, my love. Come on. Come on, give me a high five. Get up here. I want to see you. No, I don't think I'm going to get him up. Well, I tried. To get him up. We'll be back tomorrow. And I hope that you're enjoying your painting. I hope that you are inspired. And, no matter what, don't let anyone put you down. If it's your first time doing something, you've never done portraitures or whatever you're trying to do, just realize, have fun. That's what my mother always said, and that's what I always did. So that's sort of why I didn't do portraitures. I didn't feel they were fun. But this I'm enjoying because this was my late dad, and I'm feeling really good about doing him. And I still have much more to go. I know I'm not quite done. And I will finish up trying to get a little bit more of how he looked exactly. And I know that I have to put that beauty mark in, but I was doing beige, so I'm going to have to get a brush. I'll do that next time. So I hope that you are doing what you like and what you enjoy. And like I said, just keep in mind, your work is good. I appreciate it. And don't let anyone tell you any different. And you will get better and better. So that's my motto. My mother always told me that. And I did. I kept getting better and better. So, it takes time. Just like anything, you have to practice and keep doing it. Alrighty. So take care. Best to everybody.